Well, time is running out to decide what to do with the so-called North-South Corridor project. The proposed route that runs from 1461 to Interstate 90 has been a topic of debate since the late 1990s. New at 6 tonight, News 8's Mark McPherson joins us live in the studio with more.
Mike, in 1998, voters overwhelmingly rejected changes that would connect the south side of La Crosse to Interstate 90 with a road through the marsh. The discussion has surfaced a few times since then with no resolution. Now, almost $140 million in state funds could disappear just when the mayor thinks the city was making progress. The debate goes back more than 15 years. What to do with the North-South Corridor? After a decade and a half of discussion, the city finds itself with an unexpected deadline.
The letter coming from the DOT was a little bit of a surprise.
Wisconsin's Secretary of Transportation recently asked the state to pull back an offer of $138 million for the project. The Secretary doesn't believe the city will ever be able to decide on one plan for the corridor. They are considering the move at a December 1st meeting. For La Crosse's mayor, bad timing.
I think we're finally starting to get some of the local people to sit down and really look at, okay, what kind of a comprehensive plan can we come up with? And this December 1st deadline is, kind of looming over us. And that's the part that I guess is a little bit on the frustrating side.
If the DOT doesn't pull back the money, they would like to complete a study of transportation needs in the corridor in La Crosse. It's something the La Crosse Area Planning Committee is pushing for.
I'm optimistic that if the study is approached well and done well, it will come up with a solution that the city and everybody can accept.
The study would look at an overall plan for transportation, including traffic congestion, fixing traffic lights, and adding alternative forms of transportation through the city. Much more than what most people think about when it comes to this project, the marsh.
There aren't any local officials that are pushing for a road through the marsh. Anytime you mention, transportation study, people just automatically think it's North-South Corridor and people start to stake out their positions. And we've got to get beyond that because the stakes are high. I mean, we do need to have a long-term transportation plan for this area.
Now, the mayor says he highly doubts the city will be able to come up with some kind of consensus on how to move forward with the project before the December 1st deadline. He hopes at that December meeting, the DOT will decide to give the city more time to find a solution.
Thanks, Mark. One of the worst stretches of the road in the North-South Corridor is Lang Drive through the marsh. That's scheduled to be redone by the city next year. Whether it will be expanded or changed altogether depends on whether the North-South Corridor project moves forward.